Let's clear your Nvidia shader cache. Stuttering gone. Here's exactly how. If you're getting microstutters every few seconds, random FPS drops in games that used to run fine, freezing when new effects or areas load in, worse performance after a driver update or game patch, frame time spikes you can see in your overlay, or your game literally feels worse every time you switch between titles, your shader cache is probably corrupted or overflowing. Nvidia stores pre-compiled shaders on disk so your GPU doesn't recompile them every launch. But after driver updates or game patches, that cache data goes stale and your GPU chokes trying to use the bad data. Drop a comment if this fixes your stuttering and consider subscribing. I've got more optimization guides coming. Right-click your desktop, click Show More Options, Nvidia Control Panel. Hit Manage 3D Settings, scroll down to Shader Cache Size, click here, and set this to off. Click Apply. Some driver versions show shader cache instead of shader cache size. If you don't see a disabled/off option, set it to driver default and continue. This will still work. After you do that, do a quick reboot. Once you load back in, go ahead and press Windows plus R. This box is going to pop up here. And you're going to put %user profile %/AppData/local. I'll also put this in the description for you to copy and paste. Scroll down and open the Nvidia folder. And both of these folders, DXCache and GLCache, I'm going to open them up and you just need to delete everything in them. They should both be empty. Go back to local and open Nvidia Corporation right underneath. In the Nvidia Corporation folder, you might have a folder called nv_cache. Just clear anything that's in here too if you see it. Here's another method you can do if you're struggling to find those folders or you run into any problems. In the description, I'll link this for you guys. This is the display driver uninstaller. We can use this to clear the cache too. I'm going to install this here and we can run this. It's done. You can click Finish. Hit OK. Close out here. Now inside display driver uninstaller, we're not getting rid of any display drivers. We are just going to hit OK. Select GPU, all GPUs, clean shader cache. There we go, all clear. Hit yes. Once you clear it out, right-click your desktop again, show more options, Nvidia Control Panel. We're going to go back to the Manage 3D setting as we were before. Scroll down to shader cache size, and you can set it to driver default and hit apply. If you have a lot of games installed, set this to unlimited or 100 gigabytes instead of driver default. A PC Gamer article found this fixed Borderlands 4 stuttering, specifically because the default cache size wasn't large enough for shader-heavy games. The Elden Ring community also found that setting shader cache to unlimited resolved stuttering that even high-end systems like a 7950X3D paired with the 4090 were experiencing. Nvidia's default 16 gigabytes is fine for most people, but if you play 10 plus games regularly, go bigger. After you hit apply, restart one more time. The first launch will have some brief compilation stutter, and that's completely normal. It's just rebuilding fresh shaders. After playing for 2 to 3 minutes, it should settle. Open your frame time graph, either an Nvidia overlay, RTSS, or Steam's built-in one. You're looking for a smooth, flat line instead of the spikes you had before. If it's still stuttering after 5 minutes of gameplay, the shader cache wasn't your issue. Check my other videos on driver clean installs. Beyond just the Nvidia folders, you can also clear your DirectX shader cache through Windows Disk Cleanup. If you type Windows plus R, clean mgr, click enter, and hit OK. Uncheck these and just click DirectX shader cache and click OK. Delete files. This cache is game-specific DX shader data that lives outside Nvidia's folders. Do this after you clear the other folders for a full clean slate. That's it. Corrupted shader cache is one of the most common causes of stuttering that people overlook because they assume it's a hardware or settings problem. If you clear it after every major driver update, you'll avoid the issue entirely. If this fixed your game, let me know which one in the comments.